Morning. I feel like we've been here forever, but we are now going to go to Universal Studios. We're currently walking up to the metro station. So the metro station's actually about 20 minutes or something like that, and then there's a lot of walking when you actually get to Universal. Last night we went to Santa Monica Boulevard and we went to a couple of gay bars. We went to the Abbey, which was very iconic, and then we went to a place called High Tops as well. And we weren't out super late. We got back at, I think it was like 20 to 1, reasonably early. Also, we were very tired, weren't we, Billy? Yeah, we were very tired. Our little legs were giving up on us. We've got our tickets for Universal Studios. It's a Sunday here, and apparently late January / early Feb is when it's actually like the quietest and the best time to go. Coincidentally, didn't obviously plan this. We are going to go now, and I will show you when we get to Universal. Show you some more of these Lando Bloom. I can't remember if I showed you last time, but Anne Hathaway, Happy Date, and Michael Jackson. Now we're going to go down the metro and go to Universal Studios. We're just waiting for the train, which should be here in 3 minutes. We're on this little free shuttle bus, which is just by the metro. I didn't show my ticket. Just I literally jumped on with Michele. So easy peasy. Also, that hill is a bitch, so I'm glad we're not going up that hill. I'll film when we leave. Here we go. Already have your tickets? Yes. We pre-booked. On the red carpet. Whoa. Universal Studios, here we come. About 20 minutes waiting for our Starbucks. We finally got it. Anyway, right, we're going to go down to the studio tour now. And the Springfield that way. Past the World, and Spitini, and Sigma Alexa Pest is that way. But we'll go this way to start with. Trying to work out. Oh, where's the studio? Oh, where's the studio? Also, like, this is such a good time to come. It's like 9:45. It's pretty empty, and it's not too warm at the moment, so it's nice. No wait, it's great. Just gonna walk in. Studio tours. Is that also like a set? Yeah. Is that everything? I think this is a part of it. Beautiful. Good, I've got that on camera. And then we made our way to the studio tour.
Tim.
And the greatest driver.
Reese.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Tim.
owes me $5.
Bruh.
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety.
Yeah, that's right, Jimmy. We do have a few safety rules. From anything you let me know, I reach out and grab the red cord. Runs out of the center of the ceiling of the car. That is the emergency cord. If you pull on that, we'll stop and I'll be back to help you this year. I'm very excited for it. But no attraction in the theme park would exist. No Universal Park in general would exist without this attraction. The studio tour began at all 65 years ago. This one exists obviously without the studio. It was about 111 years. And that one exists without one man. So everything you do today is because of a man named Carl Lemon. Good old Carl. He's a gentleman there to both guys. He founded the company of Universal Pictures on the East Coast. Most of the early movie studios were out there, but they got tired of all the snow. Digital filmmaker, right? All done with the computer. Computer-generated imagery. Now, I know for a fact that this, you guys said you haven't been here in a month or so. We have these western sets here on the right. We will not be driving through these, but I want you to look up this first road. You might have to look kind of back behind it to the right-hand side. You see some of the back side of the facades here, and then the rest are gone. Yeah, pretty big change. Pretty big change. So you can see practically clear through over to Old Mexico, which we're going to be visiting here in about 10 to 15 minutes or so. So yeah, a lot of big stuff. Now this area actually has been closed for weeks due to filming and construction at the top of the hill. There's actually a brand new set in Little Europe that I want to point out to you guys. You might not actually recognize it if you haven't been here in a bit. I've ever seen this set here to the right used. All those flowers, by the way, are artificial, so that way they don't die, and they just look the same every single time you film.
So cute.
The coolest thing about this set, in my personal opinion, is it's built into a pre-existing set. So we're gonna pull in, we're gonna see what's going on. I know the guy in charge is my buddy George. George's a police officer. Oh, he's in the water. And there's something else in the... Is that a shark? Uh-oh. Is George in the water? George, shark, right in front of you. George? George. Are you okay? He's fine. Reese's dead. And just like that, he got a rainy day. Now, we get this rain by using a super high-tech, sophisticated system that is called sprinklers. That's all it is. As long as the sprinklers above the camera sees, it should look good. Depending on where you're at, though, you might see gaps between the sprinklers. It does kind of ruin the illusion that it's a real rainstorm. You just have to remember that when you're making a movie, you have one camera. Right, that's one angle you're looking at, so you don't need to see any gaps. But since we're all spread out, I'm just going to turn on. Oh! Don't worry, I'm not a flood. About 10,000 gallons of water here, at least your giant tanks. We've been doing that on the street. It's also one of my favorites. Deep Impact, filmed out here as well. It was Nellyville with Nelly and Kelly Rowland. But I think a lot of people are going to recognize this as Wisteria Lane on ABC's Desperate Housewives. Practically every episode filmed here. They built houses for the show, tore houses down. It pretty much looks exactly like how Desperate Housewives built it for their show. Kind of became synonymous with the show. We liked it, so we kept it. Actually, for Desperate Housewives, they made the most drastic changes with these last few houses over here. These didn't exist prior to season 2, so they built them. They actually had an old colonial mansion facade over here that they tore down because it just really didn't look like the rest of the neighborhood. In Mrs. McCluskey's house, they had to build completely from the ground up in season 4 because the set just kind of fell apart. They wrote it into the show, though, by having a tornado come to town and completely blowing the house away. So that way they could just rebuild it in the middle of the show. We did the same thing in our show, Superstore. The very end of the first season, there's a tornado that obliterates their store because we had to tear down their set and move it to make room for Super Nintendo World. Now, this White House on the left-hand side used to be blue, and it's where Ted and Johnny live in our show, Ted. If you look at your screens, the house is blue. Now on your left, it is white. Not only that, it's kind of hard to see just because it's kind of small on the screens. The paint on the house on your screens is actually Cars, billions of dollars of box office, 11 movies so far, including the spinoff. I say so far because I know a secret. You all know a secret? Don't tell me.
It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, gold rush frontier town.
So we're now going into Nintendo World, and this is the Jurrasic Park ride. And I went on this, fun fact, when I was like 7 or 8, and I went to one in Orlando with my mum and my dad and my sister and my brother, and my aunt and uncle, and then my other uncle and my cousin. And basically, I went down with my aunt, and I was like grabbing onto her. I was so scared, and like all the water was splashing at her. Oh my god. But Natalie's gonna go on it for the first time, and it's gonna be a bloody ride. I don't think I'm gonna be able to film it because my camera, and I don't want it to get wet, but we're gonna film the Nintendo World because I'm buzzing. It's like a robot.
What a terrible high five.
Guys, this is fucking wild. Look, you're gonna go through the little tunnel. Oh my god. I'm buzzing about this. Oh my god. This is actually love. Obsessed with, oh my god, I can't even speak. Oh my god. Look at my shoes. Oh my god, losing my fucking mind. I'm losing my mind. This is amazing. Look at him, little Bowser. I'm not little, big old Bowser. Going through. Now, to be honest, I don't even know what the fuck this ride is. I just know it was Mario Kart, so I was like, I'm fucking here. This is actually so cute. It's all the carts. Mario Kart carts in real life form. This is insane. Love it, absolutely love it. A little bit of branding there, but oh my god. Space in front of you, fill it up. So now we're finally here. It took about, I don't know, half an hour. Now waiting to get on. We've got silly hats on. Look at our silly hats. Cute though. So I got 140 coins, which is great. Michele got 102, I think. We're now gonna go on the Jurassic World, the ride. I'm actually very excited about this. Like I said, I've been here when I was younger, and now I'm going as an adult with my boyfriend. And I think the more on the outside you are, the more wet. Can you see them going up? Can you see the thing going up there? Wow. Hello. Here we go, here they go. I'm not going to film us doing it because it's going to get wetter on me, so I'm going to film afterwards. Okay, Vlog. Fucking hell! She got me right at the end. That was so fucking fun. Right, now we're going to go on the Mummy roller coaster. Hopefully the queue's not too bad. Here we go. I'm gonna sound like such a wet wipe, but that kind of scared me. Oh, my belly was like floating in that. Anyway, we're gonna look at the photo. Vanderpump Rules stuff. Now, actually, we're gonna go on the Transformers ride. The wait was only 15 minutes, so we just decided we'll pop in here and then we're gonna go and get something. Michele's got a corn dog and it's $5 bag of chips, which he's not very happy with. And I've got a mac and cheese chicken fire. Yum.
Guys, if I'm going to be able to afford another sport club, we ain't living in private time.
So we're gonna give the Simpsons ride a go. I'm not gonna lie, I had the virtual reality kind of, the Transformers thing. Made me feel so ill, honestly. But now I've had something to eat, I'm hoping that it settled my stomach a bit. Because I felt like all my water in my belly was up. But let's see how we go. It's nice and cool in here now.
Fine, you're in. Come with me. Oh, and you can pick one other group to come with you.
How about these guys?
Sure, whatever. They look clean.
So after the Simpsons ride, we went around Hogwarts. After that, we went on the Life of Pets ride. Funnily enough, the guy with the beard was from Squid Game as a contestant. Riding very slow, I swear to God, nice, this looks very stable. Wow! Who have we got?
Mom! Dad! Look!
We got a nice traditional friendly nuclear family. We got 2 puppies.
What do you say? You want to come home with us?
Yes. It's Mimi.
The great owners of little to no responsibility.
Scooby Doo, guys. The mystery machine. Cute. So we go with the flight of the Hippogriff, I think. Kelly and I feel much better now. I was really sick about an hour after the Simpsons ride, but here we go. And that's a wrap. We are going home. Back to our Airbnb.